this week's slate, conference rivals each coming in ranked in the top 25. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the 22nd ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Cook Street. Let's get this thing underway. Away to get us going here. And the kickoff will be returned. Coverage team flying down there. Good job to limit the return. Not much there. The Longhorns offense making their way on the field to open this game. And each offense features a star tight end. Kirk, what an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today. Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Back to throw. It's Manning. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Motion now from the tight end. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. Shows off the moves there. Ultimately, not much of a gain.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback keeps the football. Picks up the 1st, looking for more. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the 1st down. He does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. And we got a new set of downs.
Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Over the middle, it's Washington. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40.
This is why running the football is so important. Run the ball, go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. His passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Dropping back, it's Manning. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense takes the field, the first chance we had to see them today. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback still with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense, football right at midfield. Scanning the field, it's Pavia. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
The Commodores will have to kick this away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 10-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Quick throw, the catch is made. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And the game will pick up the 1st down. Tackled at the 22. A new set of downs after that completion. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Manning. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big game for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see and kind of creating that new legacy for Texas and having elite receivers.
They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down at 27.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. It's a shotgun run call. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Gain makes it second and medium. And the same runner's got it again. A quick juke. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Longhorns looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of play. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And linebackers coming downhill curve. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looking to throw. It's Pavia. Taking a shot deep down the right side. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Commodores will line up to boot it away. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important 2nd down play coming up. He hands it off from the gun. He's brought down out at the 46.
What a Great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Going to convert with a sweep. The Longhorns pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
The Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made in space. Look out. We finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Boy, when you get a one-on-one opportunity, you got to cash in on it. This Texas receiver makes a great play to be able to come up with a big gain. This defense cannot just load up on the run game and the quarterback and leave these receivers one-on-one.
Longhorns are going to keep this drive rolling. Looking downfield, it's Manning. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
They make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the first down at the 21.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The Longhorns are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Send the back in motion. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. To throw, it's Manning. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. He finds his tight end for the catch. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Can he make it to the marker? He fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Lining up to try the extra point. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. Dropping back, it's Pavia. Screen to the wide receiver. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. Defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Completion makes it second down. Pump over the middle. It's Stowers. Brought down and crosses midfield to the 46.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Here's the handoff. Breaking tackles.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half, and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Offense operating from the pistol. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense continues to just be physical into line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
To the air, it's Pavia. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
I think the receiver was so focused on setting up the defender on his slant route that he didn't get his head turned and his eyes up to be able to locate the football. He just dropped it.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down. Play fake, looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So they're short on 4th down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Moore. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. We bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle is made, that's a short gain, well short of the marker. An important third down attempt for this offense. To throw, it's Manning. It's a short completion of the big tight end. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. The Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. He finds some space. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit.
Touchdown, Texas. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime, and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially railing.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. See if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they've got the return Corral. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Eludes a tackle. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Pavia. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
Makes a quick grab. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Alexander. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it on a crossing route. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
On the play. First down for the offense.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Now it's second down here. They'll hand it off. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Third down. This offense could really conversion here, down multiple scores. QB keeps it himself. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Looking to pass, it's Pavia. Finds an open target on the left side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
And the Commodores pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looks right for a quick completion. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Defense is coming after him. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
It feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Jukes to get free. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And now from the pistol formation. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Broke out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunky plays through the air.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The shotgun handoff here. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Longhorns come to the line with 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Longhorns. They continue to roll up the score.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kicking team out for the PAT drive.
Is on for the extra point.
Extra point is good, and they're in front now, 28-3.
That means the score, Texas 28, 3.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
This one, Texas.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short in the 27. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
That's a good effort, but just not enough for the first down. I think, Chris, the defense had an idea that this play was coming. You could see him pinch to the inside to prevent the quarterback from breaking past the line to gain.
The Commodores will have to punt this one away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The shotgun running play call. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers, between the safeties, for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
Back to pass. It's Manning. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
I feel like this quarterback can make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And we're going to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Texas. They couldn't stop him there.
Also, having struck this quarterback, Kirk, he was having himself a day. This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And they get set now to try the PAT.
For the extra point.
The extra point is good. They're pulling away 35-3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking for a gap, it's Alexander. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run of the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Wide open downfield. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes a quick catch. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
2nd down after that completion. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10. To throw, it's Pavia. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
2nd down after that previous play. He'll hand it off. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. That's reeled in. It's Hudson. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. 1st down now from the 30.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. He's going to hand this off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to play.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Scanning the field, it's Pavia. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Makes a nice move there. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And the Commodores will line up here on 1st down and goal. Tight end goes in motion. He'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing that you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the 4th quarter. You can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
Now they line up to kick the extra point.
For the extra point.
And there's the point after.
The kick is good. That makes the score. Texas, 35.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Set to kick it over Texas.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Returner tackled right there. That's what will start the drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive. Right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
To the air, it's Manning. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Longhorns.
That's another touchdown for these guys, and they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Extra point try coming now.
For the extra point.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score. Texas, 42.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
49. Texas takes the score.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. The coverage team able to bring him down. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. On 1st down, it's play action. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands and dropped it.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Commodores line up on 1st and 10 now. Handoff in a single back formation.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice game like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance in a really nice game.
Makes it 2nd and medium. Grab behind the line. It's Hudson. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Interesting call here, Chris, with this screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He shreds the tackle. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And the Commodores will try to keep this drive moving. And the quarterback keeps it here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. Now, give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Here's the 2nd down play. Handoff from the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? There's the handoff. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Again, throwing out the RPO, and it's complete. That's out of bounds. It's a short gain on the play.
At the 35-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Can he get there on the ground? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Running back with the carry.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Longhorns will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He'll call for the fair catch here. Vanderbilt's offense has back out onto the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Brings up second down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
They try to sneak it for the first.
Believe it or not, Chris, there's an art to the quarterback sneak. And when you've got a savvy quarterback who knows how to fall forward and squeeze between his offensive linemen for the first down, short conversion situations become almost like clockwork.
The Commodores will have 1st and 10 here. And a handoff as they run the counter play. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man in the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Grab behind the line, it's Hudson. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. This one's going to fall incomplete, brings up 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? The sure hands. It's Moore. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Leaning on the run game here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Ball handed off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Touchdown, Texas. This offense really clicking.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Dropping back, it's Pavia. Caught in the backfield, it's Hudson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And the Commodores will bring their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down. The rule of catch, a big gainer.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Tailback with another carry. Fighting off the defender. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
They came in at the very beginning of this game. You could almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.